Today we are checking out Cicada 3301. It's an internet mystery, it's an internet puzzle. Now look, man, I have no clue what this is, I'm not gonna lie. Someone just recommended I watch it, so I was like, let's watch it, bro. Let's watch it, bro. For me, let's watch it, let's watch it. Let's see what this is all about, bro. Let's see this. I mean, internet mystery, let's see it.
On the 4th of January 2012, a user on 4chan posted this image to the site's infamous B or random board.
I'm not gonna lie, this is already gonna be banger because everything that starts at a 4chan post bangs, bro. Backrooms 4chan post. Like everything that starts at a 4chan post, bro, bangs. Anyway, let's hear it.
The anonymous author, who went by the 4-digit pseudonym 3301, challenged users to uncover a message hidden within the image. Unbeknownst to those who stumbled across it, someone had just set in motion one of the most elaborate scavenger hunts the internet has ever seen.
Okay.
Within minutes of the image being posted, someone discovered that by opening the file using a text editor, an appended string of readable text could be found. The string contained a cipher that, once deciphered, formed a link to yet another image. At first, this appeared to be a dead end, but using an application known as OutGuess, users were able to extract hidden information embedded within the first image. The extracted information led to a subreddit, which in turn contained information about the book. The book, along with a code, could then be used to uncover a phone number that, when called, played this pre-recorded.
Hold on. See, and this is what I love about the internet, bro. Because what random rabbit hole, like, and people who went the time, like, to really go through all this to figure out all the. Anyway, bro, let me keep watching. Let me keep hearing the puzzle.
The message.
Very good. You have done well. There are 3 prime numbers associated with the original final .jpg image. 3301 is one of them. You will have to find the other 2. Multiply all 3 of these numbers together and add a .com on the end to find the next step.
Okay.
Good luck. Goodbye.
By the following day, the initial image had been reposted all over the internet.
Okay.
A growing community of armchair detectives sought to unravel this elaborate puzzle, but no one was quite sure what to make of it. What was the puzzle for? Who was behind it? What happens when you reach the end? Some naturally dismissed it as an elaborate joke, while others perceived its complexity as evidence against it being the work of a mere troll. Before long, rumors began to circulate that this could be the work of some secret society or intelligence agency, with the intent of recruiting individuals proficient in cryptography, steganography, and other related fields. Of course, it was nothing but a rumor.
That could be, I mean, that could be a good find though, bro. Because if people go and do that, bro, they can work for the secret government or some agency or anything like that, bro. I'm seeing it. I wouldn't trust this. This would scare me. I'm not gonna lie. This was like, if there's like, it links to, like, they said it links to a photo, another subreddit, and then phone numbers, that would scare me. Why does it link, why is it like connected to so much stuff? There's too many tangents. Nothing good can come out of it. Anyway, let's keep watching.
Missing numbers mentioned in the recording proved to be the dimensions of the original image. After multiplying the width and height with 3301 and using the product as a web address, users were taken to a website. The website consisted of a countdown as well as an image of a cicada. When the countdown reached 0, the page was updated with a list of coordinates. The coordinates pointed to locations around the globe, 14 locations in 5 different countries.
How do you figure
it was
this out,
now
bro?
up to participants living near the specified coordinates to rise from their comfortable armchairs and venture outside. Those who believed Cicada to be the work of an organization now felt their beliefs had been justified. In their opinion, only some international collective possessed the means and resources to create a scavenger hunt of this magnitude. This was not the work of your average troll. No, this had to be something else. At each location was a poster with a
Bro, Dacky, what's up? Someone leaked your music. Jeez Louise. And Twitch?
cicada symbol and a QR code.
Okay, my bad. Let's go back real quick. Anyway.
Each location was a poster with a cicada symbol and a QR code.
Really?
On the bike shelter over here. See, I got it right there. Oh. You can see the corners.
Wait, hold on. So someone went all over the world and put these posters across in these different coordinates and locations? They made effort to do this game, I'm not gonna lie. I'm seeing it, bro. Holy scavenger hunt. I can't wait till the end to figure out who made this or if they know who made this. I'm seeing it, bro.
Yeah.
Or they probably
The code
what? I'm dumb, bro. They probably didn't go all around the world. They probably just got people to put it in places of the world. My bad, bro. I'm sorry.
codes linked to an image, the image contained a riddle, the riddle led to a book, and the book led to a website. But here, the puzzle took an unexpected turn. Only a select group of first arrivals to this website were accepted into the final stage of the puzzle. The site eventually closed down with the message, "We want the best, not the followers." The finalists were also warned not to collaborate with others nor to share the details of this private stage of the puzzle. Well, given that we know this, it's safe to say that not everyone heeded that warning. But those who did presumably advanced through the final stages before reaching the very end of the puzzle.
Okay. This is interesting, bro. It is very interesting because it's like, what could this be for? Like, why? You know what I mean? Like, why would someone like do all this? Why would someone, you know what I'm saying? Like, why?
After nearly a month of silence, an image appeared on the subreddit announcing the conclusion of the puzzle, and just like that, the hunt was over. Cicada had supposedly found
now
the
found the
highly
individuals
intelligent
sought.
individuals they were looking for, and
You
whatever
feel a
happened
month-long
to them
journey ends?
is a bit of a mystery, but more on that in a moment. The complete lack of an explanation was perceived by many as confirmation that the puzzle had been nothing but a wild goose chase intent on wasting everyone's time. After all, questions raised by the original image remained unanswered. What was the puzzle for? Who was behind it? What happens when you reach the end? However, as it later turned out, this was only the beginning.
No, bro, I'm not gonna lie. Someone needs to create something like this, or we have to create something like this. I'm not gonna lie, bro. What do you think? What do you think the scavenger hunt was for? So my guesses are, end of the scavenger hunt, it could have just been, I don't know. Nah, it wouldn't have been for money, bro. It's probably just it's probably just a pat on the back. Who is we? We have to. Probably try to just pat on the back. Like, yeah, you saw the riddle. Good job, buddy. I'm confused. Like, what could this, like, you know what I'm saying? Let's keep watching them. My bad. Second puzzle.
Whomever was behind this intricate game had the foresight to include an authentication code known as a PGP signature along with every clue. This allowed users to verify that an image or message was actually from Cicada, as opposed to some imposter seeking to derail or hijack the puzzle. Cicada had repeatedly warned of such false paths and insisted that any message lacking a valid PGP signature should promptly be disregarded.
Okay.
That's why this image, posted exactly a year and a day after the first, provoked such a frenzy. After a year of lackluster imitations,
So after a year they posted a new image?
finally matched the official PGP signature. Cicada was back, and it was time for round 2. The second puzzle was not too dissimilar from the first. The image enclosed a message, the message led to a book, the book produced a link, and gradually the puzzle unfolded. At one point, a recording titled The Instar Emergence was uncovered.
How would people be safe? Like, bro, someone really trusted it that much to the point. Wasn't this from a random 4chan post? Someone really trusted it that much that they would click on every single link? Who knows where this could lead to, bro? They could have been grabbing all your information. God knows what, like, why would you? I mean, they're better than me, though. They just trusted him. But, like, for me, like, I don't know, bro.
Another clue led to a cryptic Twitter account, which then led to an image. The image proved
Maybe there's something called a VPN. I mean, I guess. But you think everyone who was going on this site was using a VPN? No way, bro. Actually, maybe. I don't know. My bad. That's a dumb question. My bad. I mean, I guess there's a VPN, but like...
cryptic.
Anyway. Well, wait, what was this for? What does this tune mean?
Another clue led to a cryptic Twitter account, which then led to an image. The image proved vital to the progression of the puzzle, but the inclusion of this runic alphabet would remain a mystery for quite some time. Much like the first puzzle, the second swelled into the physical world when a list of coordinates compelled participants to once again take to the streets in search of enigmatic posters. This time it was 8 locations in 4 different countries. But eventually the trail went cold once again, Another select group of first arrivals have been accepted into a final, private stage of the puzzle. Unlike the first puzzle, the second did not conclude with an official message from Cicada. The trail merely went cold, and Cicada vanished once more, leaving us no closer to an explanation. However, this was still not the end.
Okay, so here's what I'm getting from so far. I'm trying to really understand it. Sorry if I'm not talking to it. Sorry if I went muted, right? But first puzzle, it was just, images leading to images, and then boom, it led to something with the coordinates in the world. Boom, then they went to the coordinates. Then it got posted a year later, checked back to the same image or whatever, and then there's a new key. Holy fast talking. Chill, bro. I'm just trying to. I'm getting it right in my head, bro. I don't care about y'all. I'm kidding. I'm trying to connect everything together so I can really remember each step of the way. I'm interested to see like what's the purpose of this. So that's what I'm just trying to figure out. Like I'm not really fully understanding that. You know what I'm saying? Like what we'll figure out. Maybe we'll figure out. We'll see. Or maybe, just maybe, the mystery is still uncovered.
At the beginning of 2014, it was time for round 3. Once again, the image enclosed a message, the message led to a book, the book produced a link, and suffice it to say,
I don't like the way the books look. Look at his nose. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't even make you feel comfy looking. It's an uncanny book cover. You know what I'm saying? It's just something about it,
Say it was more of the same. Except this time, the puzzle seemed to revolve around a strange book. The book was titled Liber Primus, meaning first book in Latin, and was evidently written by Cicada. The runic alphabet uncovered in 2013 finally made sense, as the book was primarily written in runes. Even so, the meaning of the translated pages were cryptic at best. The book consisted of various philosophical and ideological ideas and appeared to be their manifesto.
Yeah, all these 4chan posters need to be like creative directors or something, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro, this kid makes they could write great stories or like movies or books or something, bro. Cause what? What are we talking about?
Many have since compared the strange writings to that of a cult. Nevertheless, the book also comprised a myriad of clues and codes. For example, this page advised participants to seek out a website on the deep web, but the site remains undiscovered. Another page led to a website containing yet another recording titled Interconnectedness.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, so who made this? This is amazing.
However, a significant portion of
Some
the
Zelda
book
stuff, I'm
has
seeing it,
yet
bro.
to be translated. The runic text on some of the pages appear to be obfuscated by layers of encryption that has yet to be decrypted. Of the 74 pages featuring runes, only 19 have been successfully translated.
Okay. Wait, how are you hearing without a headset? No, actually, no.
As 2015 came and went without the
Speakers
launch
are a
of a
thing,
new
bro, my
puzzle, many came to suspect the Liber Primus had to be completed if Cicada was to return. This was more or less confirmed at the beginning of 2016, when Cicada encouraged a re-examination of the book. More than 4 years have now gone by with minimal progress and near complete silence from Cicada. Questions raised by the original image have gone ignored. What is the purpose of these puzzles? Who's behind them?
I'm asking
what
that question, bro.
happens when you reach the end?
I don't like that. I hate when people edit. I don't like that. I don't like that. Why did it do that? When you say, I don't like that right there.
What's behind them? What happens when you reach the end?
Oh, that's good ending. That's good. Okay.
When the initial image...
Okay, now I'm excited to see this, bro. What predictions on what happens? Espelity, you can't tell me because you already watched, I'm assuming. Cat, bro, tell me what you think happens. What it was for is, it was to bring awareness on cicadas and to make sure that cicadas make sure that they're still functioning well and their well-being is good and their cicadas are cicadaing. You know what I'm saying? Because, bro, think about it, right? When it comes to cicadas, we don't even think about cicadas, bro. So I think it'd be something about the cicadas. I didn't say nothing, bro. I mean, let me just watch the video, bro.
Appeared on 4chan back in 2012, many assumed Cicada 3301 to be an alternate reality game designed by a corporation to promote a new service or product. For example, Microsoft developed an elaborate ARG back in 2001 to promote the film Artificial Intelligence, and a similar viral marketing campaign was used to promote the release of Halo 2. But the release of subsequent puzzles and the complete lack of commercialization has more or less eliminated that possibility. If we choose to believe some of the leaked information from the private end stage of each puzzle, then we do gain some insight into who this group might be.
We are not a hacker group nor a whereas group. We do not engage in illegal activity, nor do our members. If you are engaged in illegal activity, we ask that you may cease any and all illegal activities or decline membership at this time. We will not ask questions if you decline. However, if you lie to us, we will find out. Nah, I'm not gonna lie. This group, I don't know. I don't know if I like this.
For example, at the end of the first...
What you mean we will find out? What?
Puzzle, finalists supposedly received this email. In it, Cicada described themselves as an international group who believe that privacy is an inalienable right.
Okay.
The aim of each puzzle is to recruit like-minded individuals in an effort to develop privacy-conscious solutions. The email then concludes with 3 questions. The PGP signature, which would have confirmed the authenticity of the email, was conveniently removed by the leaker. If a version with a valid signature does exist online, I was unable to find it. But regardless of its legitimacy, I find this question a bit odd. It reads, do you believe that information should be free? Assuming the expected answer is yes, then the very first sentence, do not share this information, seems a bit hypocritical.
Do you believe information should be free? Do not share this information? Yeah, that doesn't make sense because it's like, bro, you just said, because they can share the information. No, no, it's not hypocritical. No, listen. He just said information should be free, but he said privacy is an inalienable right. So by saying do not share this information, he's saying it's privacy because... No, generally though, that's privacy, bro. Not sharing information is privacy. That doesn't mean it's not free. It's still free.
While the idea of a secret society recruiting individuals by means of elaborate cryptographic puzzles may seem a bit absurd or even conspiratorial, it's not entirely unfounded. Corporations and governments alike have employed similar recruitment techniques since at least the Second World War. In 2013, the British intelligence agency GCHQ launched a recruitment program known as Can You Find It? Participants had to decrypt a number of cryptograms hidden across the internet, and those who managed to solve the entire puzzle were offered a prize or a position at the agency. Google did something similar with enigmatic billboards back in 2004, and the US Navy launched a near-identical project in 2014. Okay.
See, the thing is with AI nowadays, bro, these wouldn't work, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like, bro. Because you could just ask AI, what's this mean? Yeah, what's this, where does it go to? You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, like, it wouldn't work.
But then, what about the recruits? Why have we not heard from these chosen few? Well, we have. It's just that separating a legitimate finalist from an imposter is virtually impossible. In a 2015 interview with Rolling Stone, 2 alleged winners of the first puzzle chronicled the events beyond the final stage. After receiving an email from Cicada, they were taken to a forum on the dark web. Here they could communicate...
Dark web? Huh? I don't like the business is going, bro. I'm good, bro.
With 20-some odd recruits, as well as a handful of established members of Cicada. They were told that Cicada 3301 had been founded by a group of friends who shared common ideals about security, privacy, and censorship. The goal was to work as a collective to develop software applications in line with that ideology. As friends recruited friends, this secret society quickly expanded into a decentralized international organization. The recruits were then tasked with developing software that fit the ideology of the group, and members of Cicada would oversee their progress. But without the allure of a puzzle to be solved, the recruits quickly lost interest. By the end of 2012, all but one had left, and a few months later, the site was gone.
Are you telling me they did all that for no reason? Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Is that like they didn't make any like big grand software from it? They didn't make no big grand salary from it. You told me to do that for no reason. Maybe there's a couple minutes left, so maybe let me keep watching. But like,
they never heard from Cicada again.
So
one of the two winners, named Marcus Wanner, later elaborated further in a video by YouTuber Nox Populi. Furthermore, Nox Populi himself claims to be a winner of the second puzzle, so I reached out to him and this is some of what he had to say.
okay.
After completing the final stages of the second puzzle, Nox Populi received an invitation to join Cicada 3301. However, he was not invited to a website but was instead merely told to be patient. Then, around May of 2013, all communication with Cicada abruptly ceased. This was around the same time as when the website...
I'm a winner? Bro. Yeah, that's what I would have moved like, bro. I'm like, yeah, bro, I won, bro. Like, yeah, bro, they tell me to like, be patient, but they just didn't send me a website, bro. I don't know what happened. It's been years since they talked to me, bro. But I won, trust me. Like, bro, like, well, how did they not know someone could have done that?
Dedicated to the winners of the first puzzle was suddenly taken down.
Well, actually,
Nox
just said
Populi later contacted other winners of the second puzzle to compare notes, and their experiences were identical. In his own words, all the stories were the same. We were invited to join 3301, then something happened and silence followed a request for patience. Nox Populi supposed that roughly 5 others completed the second puzzle, in contrast to the 20-odd winners of the first. In regards to who or what Cicada is, Nox Populi believes they could be a remnant of the cypherpunk movement of the late 80s and 90s. Essentially a small group of activists advocating widespread use of strong cryptography and privacy-enhancing technologies, but he admits that there is no way to know for certain. If you want a far more comprehensive walk...
Okay, so that, I think that's pretty much the end.
...found within walking distance of an international airport. The fact is that anyone with a disposable income and enough time on their hands would be able to create the illusion of a vast, secret network spanning the globe. Not saying that that is the case with Cicada 3301, but it is nonetheless a possibility that cannot be discounted. With all of that being said, I personally think a loose-knit group of privacy-minded hobby cryptographers to be the most plausible explanation. Cicada made their last public statement in April of 2017, merely warning against disinformation, but the current status of the third puzzle and the possibility of a fourth remains clouded in mystery.
And it's up to me to solve it. Cicada 3301, we're solving this today, bro. Cicada 3301. Whatever happened to the Cicada mystery? Bang. Some folks say it's a government secret service recruiting tactic due to its secrecy, but I have my doubts due to the international nature of certain clues. Okay, yeah, no, I'm lying, fries, but I'm not gonna lie, fries. Anyway, I'm not gonna lie, bro, it's pretty interesting, bro. Crazy how a 4chan post can have such a deep meaning behind it, and how people will scour on the internet to find information behind it, bro, and I'm not gonna lie. I think, you know, it's good if that's what the explanation is of it, that they have like a little privacy group trying to, you know, spread privacy and digital age and stuff like that, you feel me? Because there's a lot of, you know, security issues that could go on and make the world go bad, you know what I'm saying? I think that's a pretty solid group idea, you know, but we still don't know what happened completely. We don't know for sure, but that was pretty interesting, bro. I'm not gonna lie. You know, congrats. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, shout out to the winners. If any winners want to come and talk to me, hit me up. I'll let you know. You feel me? Like, we can talk anytime, bro. Let me know. But that was a pretty solid video. I'm not gonna lie. Appreciate it, bro.